Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does RJ Forrester receive covert love letters from Luna? Everyone was shaken, understandably, when the bold and the beautiful dropped the murder bomb for Luna Nozawa. No one, however, was more stunned by Luna's murderous rampage than her naive lover, RJ Forrester. The writers never discussed the young man's uncertainty, sadness, or coping mechanisms after the initial revelation. Is it because he is still in contact with Luna Nozawa and couldn't handle it? Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful. With Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester's antics, the Forrester family and Brooke Logan are dealing with a lot. The event was ignored and not discussed on TV when Steffy was safely brought home from her trauma of being kidnapped by Luna. Will anyone take a moment to examine how RJ Forrester is actually doing? When it came to romance, RJ always confided in and sought counsel from Steffy Forrester. He cannot expect his sister to be objective when he discusses the girl who attempted to kill her. In fact, if Steffy discovered that her younger brother was visiting her in jail or writing letters to Luna Nozawa, she would most likely sever all contact with him. Luna Nozawa made a reappearance on The Bold and the Beautiful recently. We know that she has been contacting Bill Spencer by snail letter since she figured out how to use the jail mail system. Poppy Nozawa is the only one who appears to be visiting her troublesome daughter in prison, and Luna has nothing but time on her hands. Bill is probably not the only individual to whom Luna addressed letters and made contact. Has RJ Forrester been communicating covertly with his murderous ex-girlfriend all along? Do you believe that when she is incarcerated, she will be able to snare him once more? Carter is so desperate for love that he would do anything to win it, thanks to Hope's manipulation. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton are the show's newest and sexiest coupling. They intend to seize control of Forrester Creations and exact revenge on anybody who questioned them. Carter appears to be cooperating with Hope, who is obviously pulling the strings. Even still, Carter's best friend Ridge Forrester would be opposed, and their friendship would likely be ruined if he staged a coup on the corporation. Not to mention how Steffy Forrester responded to it all. So why is Carter complying with all of this? Does he truly have such a strong desire for love? Relationships have never been well for Carter. Aside from the occasion when he abandoned his future wife at the altar for Quinn Fuller, she eventually departed town long after. Carter is frequently overworked, and maybe he's sick of it. Even if he's usually the good guy, he'd quickly discover that being the good guy isn't getting him what he wants. So why not start listening to Hope and doing what she wants? We worry that Hope is only guiding Carter to use him for her own scheme, even if she is aware of what she is doing. We predict that Hope will leave Carter sooner than she picked him up, even if it works. The fact that Hope and Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, are equally manipulative may be the reason why so many people only want them together. Think about this. The fact that Hope and Thomas are equally insane and cunning may be the reason they get along so well. They resemble Harley Quinn and the Joker, a dynamic manipulative pair. Carter is belted up and the first loopy-loop is approaching, but he is unaware of the trip for which he has a ticket. He will either understand that Hope has been using him for her own benefit, or he will fully change and abandon his nice guy character. Then what does he do? Will he take revenge or leave it alone? What are your thoughts? If Hope and Carter are hired, will they truly do well? Tell us what you think, and don't forget to keep watching the CBS soap opera to find out what happens next. Taylor Hayes' diagnosis surprises the Forrester family. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes will be reminded this week that she is a famous psychologist on the CBS soap opera. For almost a year, viewers have been doubting Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, mental health. It is possible that someone else may eventually realize she needs assistance. Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful hasn't brought up Taylor Hayes' work in a long time, but Ridge Forrester's ex-wife is a doctor, and a reputable one at that. Taylor appears to have a solution for Hope and Steffy's conflict, and she will be pulling out her textbooks next week. During a recent BNB show, Taylor discussed how Hope Logan used to have such high morale and voiced concern for her mental health. It's interesting to note that Dr. John Finnegan, another physician on the show, is also raising concerns about Hope's recent conduct and suggested that her father get her help. Hope's mental health plotline has been alluded to in The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for a time, and it appears that Steffy Forrester's mother may be the one to diagnose her. Everything at Forrester Creations may change if Hope receives a mental health diagnosis and is placed on a treatment program. It is likely that Taylor Hayes will shock her daughter and maybe persuade her to return Hope's employment. If Hope's uncontrollable conduct was caused by an untreated condition, Steffy Forrester will appear to be a monster if she forbids her from returning to Forrester Creations. Do you believe Hope Logan needs assistance? Will Steffy be upset that her mother is standing up for her, or will she listen to her? Are Sheila's cunning days over? What does the sideline villain's future hold? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp used to be the show's major antagonist, but lately, all the other turmoil has stolen her place. Sightings of Sheila are few, and when they do occur, she is mostly just nagging customers around Il Giardino or listening to Deacon Sharp. Naturally, some viewers may be glad to see Sheila disappear, especially supporters of Steffy Forrester and John Finn Finnegan, who are tired of seeing their favorite pair suffer. If you are among the fans who admire Sheila in all her cunning brilliance, you might be disappointed that she was left off. Will Sheila's days of being cunning come to an end? Is Sheila just destined to lead a tranquil life as Deacon's adored wife and waitress going forward? Although Sheila says that's what she wants, it's difficult to believe that she's as changed as she would want everyone to think. Nevertheless, Sheila has been reduced to serving spaghetti and pizza rather than engaging in all the evil planning she formerly did. Now that Remy Price, the stalker of Electra Forrester, is prepared to upend Los Angeles as well, Luna Nozawa may be planning an escape from prison. It may be even less probable that Sheila will be using her old techniques in the near future, because B&B has these other evil personalities to focus on. Nevertheless, we don't think Sheila will genuinely continue on her upward course indefinitely. Other characters take the stage while some characters just lose interest and disappear into the background. In the future, Sheila could yet get her own opportunity to show off her badass side. Since Kimberlin Brown is so skilled at portraying Sheila's evil side, our predictions suggest that she will eventually be given another chance. Only a few more plot points need to be developed before Sheila's evil instincts return. Finn and Steffy dig a deeper hole. Steffy Forrester and her husband, Dr. John Finnegan, have had several opportunities to take back their charges against Hope Logan on The Bold and the Beautiful this week. However, Hope is being crucified by the devoted husband and wife, who are not changing their minds. The truth about Hope and Carter Walton will eventually surface, and they will need to provide some explanation. Here are the next events on B&B. Be prepared for spoilers. This week, many members of Team Hope have surrounded Dr. Finn, but it appears that little progress is being made with Steffy's devoted husband. Finn is forced to keep to his tail at this point, even if he knew they were mistaken about Hope attempting to woo him. Both Hope Logan's parents had attempted, but failed, to reason with Finn when Steffy Forrester wasn't accompanied. Deacon Sharp and Brooke Logan were convinced by Finn that Hope was lurking in her panties, ready to jump on him and attempt to have sex. According to teasers, Ridge Forrester once met with Finn in secret and asked him if he was sure of what had transpired, and the good doctor remained true to his account. Steffy Forrester, a beloved character on The Bold and the Beautiful, has gone rogue. Hope Logan would never listen to a plausible explanation for what she did, even if one existed. When the identity of Hope's true lover is discovered, Steffy's decision to fire Hope and fire Hope for the future will undoubtedly come back to haunt her. Everyone at Forrester will realize that Steffy and Finn are mistaken once they find out that Carter and Hope are dating. Do you believe Steffy will take back the harm she has caused and eat crow, or will she continue to tell her tale even if it is obviously false? Will Finn drown along with his wife's ship?